Hey, welcome back. I'd like to invite you to put your life on pause for just a moment. To stop, breathe, listen, ask, and hear from God over the course of the next few minutes. There are a number of ways you might be able to take advantage of this time, but here's what I found to be the most helpful. Get into a comfortable position where you won't be disturbed for the next few minutes. If you're listening to this on your phone or tablet, maybe put in some headphones. Think of these next few minutes as a guided encounter with God through prayer, rest, reflection, and scripture. We call these opportunities SELAH moments. Stop. Take a second to set aside the plans and worries of today. If you find those plans and concerns making their way into your thoughts, that's okay. Don't try to ignore them. Just acknowledge them, wrap them in an imaginary box, and set them to the side so that you can focus on them and deal with them more later on. They'll still be there for you after these next few minutes. Exhale. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose while you count to 5, and breathe out through your mouth while you count to 7. Do that just a couple of times. Give thanks in this moment of rest for the breath that God has given you. He keeps the universe spinning and organized in its place, but He also cares enough about you to know the number of hairs on your head. Lean in. Prepare yourself mentally to hear from God. Physically lean in, or maybe just open your palms toward the sky to help your body realize what your heart and mind are preparing to do. As you lean in towards God, realize that time spent talking with Him and hearing from His Word is never wasted. These moments help us remember to walk with God, arm in arm, throughout our day. Ask. Take a minute to talk to God. Tell Him how you're feeling. Point Him toward the boxes of worries and plans that you've been setting aside. And then, ask that He would direct your heart and mind so that you can grow closer to Him today. Ask that He would use His Word to speak into your life, that it would make sense, and that it would be something to carry you through the ups and downs as you navigate the rest of today. Hear. Listen to the words of Scripture. I'm going to be reading from Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 through 16, and I'm going to be using a conversational translation called The Message. Jesus said, "Let me tell you why you are here. You're here to be salt seasoning that brings out the God flavors of this earth. If you lose your saltiness, how will people taste godliness? You've lost your usefulness and will end up in the garbage." Or here's another way to put it. You're here to be light, bringing out the God colors in the world. God is not a secret to be kept. We're going public with this, as public as a city on a hill. If I make you light bearers, you don't think I'm going to hide you under a bucket, do you? I'm putting you on a light stand. Now that I've put you there on a hilltop, on a light stand, shine. Keep open house. Be generous with your lives. By opening up to others, you'll prompt people to open up with God, this generous Father in heaven. Salt and light. Think about that passage of Scripture for just a minute. What word or phrase jumped out to you? And what part of those words from Jesus seems like it connects with what you're going through right now? Maybe most importantly, how can you take Jesus' advice as people who've been called to follow him and put it into practice today? Thank you for taking a minute to press pause on your day to spend some time with God. The music is going to continue playing, so feel free to continue talking with God, or maybe just take some time to acknowledge that He is in control while remaining still. And whenever you're ready, stop this video and live as salt and light.